Don't want to pay delivery, okay then. So last year my company sent me on this business trip to some conference 5 states away. 5 whole days of sitting through boring presentations about quarterly projections and team building exercises. The company paid for my flight and hotel, which was nice. But here's where it gets stupid. The hotel was connected to the conference center, so I figured why rent a car? I'll just take an Uber to and from the airport for like $60 each way and save everyone money. Breakfast and lunch were provided at the conference, but dinner? That was on me to figure out, and since I didn't have a car, I couldn't exactly drive to some restaurant, so every night I'm ordering DoorDash to my hotel room. Nothing fancy, just like Chipotle, some Chinese place, pizza, normal food. I'm keeping all my receipts like a good little employee. I get back home and submit my expense report. Food receipts, Uber receipts, the whole thing. 2 weeks later, I get this email from Janet in finance. She goes, "We approved most of your expenses, but we're declining the delivery fees. Those aren't qualified business expenses according to company policy." I'm looking at my receipts. The delivery fees were like $6 a day. $6. For 5 days, that's $30 total. I call Janet up and I'm like, "So you're telling me you won't reimburse $30 in delivery fees when I had no way to get food otherwise?" And she gets all corporate on me. She's like, "The policy clearly states we don't cover convenience fees or delivery charges. You could have found other options." Other options? Like what? Walking 2 miles to the nearest restaurant every night after sitting in meetings for 10 hours? But whatever. Rules are rules, right? I paid the $30 out of my own pocket and forgot about it. Fast forward to this year. Same conference, same location, but this time I had a plan. Instead of taking an Uber, I rented a car at the airport. A nice one too. Got the insurance package, the whole deal. I had to pay for parking at the hotel every night. $25 a day for 5 days, plus gas to fill up the tank before returning it. And you know what? I drove to dinner every single night. Sometimes I drove 15 minutes just to find a good restaurant. Sometimes I drove back to my hotel, then drove out again for dessert. I submitted my expense report when I got back. Car rental for 5 days, $450. Hotel parking, $125. Gas, $60. Insurance, another $200. Total cost to the company, over $800. But hey, no delivery fees this time. I saved them that pesky $6 a day. Janet from finance called me up the next week. She goes, "Your car rental seems expensive for a conference where everything was on site." I said, "Well, Janet, you made it clear last year that delivery fees aren't covered, so I got a car so I could drive to restaurants myself. No delivery fees this time." There was this long pause. Then she goes, "You spent $800 to avoid $30 in delivery fees?" I said, "I'm just following company policy. You said convenience fees weren't qualified expenses. This way I can get my own food with no delivery charges." She approved every single receipt without another word. This year they updated the expense policy to cover reasonable delivery fees for business travel.